There he is. Got him. I ran into the buoy. I can be a bit of a space cadet. This is horrible, man. This is not good. I'll kick the camera back on if I sink. Man, I'm not gonna lie, guys. That was a little stressful of all the bonehead things I could have possibly done. All right, guys, as you can see, we're kicking this video off the right way from out here on Beetlejuice, and there are fish blowing up right here behind me, over here by these docks, smacking topwater. I just pulled up into this cove randomly, been wanting to fish it, finally got a chance to get back out here. The water is low enough for me to be able to launch the boat, so as soon as I was able to see the boat ramp, you know, back out here on the boat, feels good to be back out here. I have not even put a line in the water yet. They're blowing up over here by this dock. I'm gonna go see if I can get me one. Let's go, man. I'll see you guys on the GoPro. All right, guys, GoPro engaged, Ultrex deployed. Let's see if we can catch us a fish. Got some dirty water, flooded conditions. The lake's going down, they're draining the lake. I don't know how good the bite's gonna be out here today. I don't even know if we'll catch anything, but I have a few hours and we're gonna try. So let's do it. As soon as I pulled up here, there's a big old blow up right over here by this dock. So let's see if anybody's home. There he is. Got him that time. I felt him hit it a minute ago. I wasn't sure, but I got him that time. He ate it. Heck yeah. Skunk out of the boat. Let's go ahead and spot lock right here. Get this guy unhooked. You've really done a number on yourself, bro. We definitely need the tool for you. See if I can do this again without hurting the fish. Through the gill plate, grab the base of the hook, close to the base of the hook as you can, and then rotate. And the hook should come out like that, maybe a little bit of blood, but the fish will be just fine. There's a look at that guy. I'm gonna let him go, get him back in the water. He was hooked kind of rough. I don't wanna take any more time with him than I have to, but that's how you get the hook out right there, guys. If you got him hooked down in the stomach or in the throat too far, through the gill plate, grab the bend of the hook and rotate backwards. The fish should be just fine. Check it out. Just like that. Sorry if you guys couldn't see. I'm not sure how the camera was angled there, but first fish of the day out here on Beetlejuice. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Always got to have a pair of good needle nose pliers out with you anytime you're fishing, just in case you get one a little deep just like that, man. You don't want to have to hurt the fish. As a fisherman, I love the fish and I want them to live. So I try to make sure that happens anytime I catch one, especially when it's black bass. Now, if we're talking crappie, that might be a different story. But anyways, fish number one in the boat, Disco Green fluke. Let's get back after it. Yep, I just rolled up in this cove, twitching the fluke along this bank. And it's been about probably 5 or 10 minutes, and that was the first fish right there, up in cover, really shallow, right up against the rocks. Clue number one, he was in cover, right up against the bank. Hopefully the fish are just pushed off in here and we can catch a couple more before we leave the spot. That will be cool. Ultrex just doing work. Oh, there's fish. Oh, I just missed fish number two right there. I just missed fish number two, guys. See if he'll come back for it. There was fish number two right there. I just swung a little bit late. Same thing. I almost cast it onto the bank that time, guys. I was right up into that tree and I even had to pop over it and he hit it just on this side of it. So super shallow, right up in cover. That's what I've learned in the 15, 20 minutes that I've been out here. But I don't like missing fish. There he is, fish number two. Boom. All right, fish number two on the day. Come on, dude. Well, he does not want to let go. There we go. Just a little guy. Let's let him go. Let her, dude. He ate the fluke. That dude hit it harder than the last guy. The last dude was quite a bit bigger than that fish. Fluke's destroyed. Let's throw that in the cup holder, not in the lake. Never throw your old plastics in the lake. I don't know if I've said that in the video before, but don't ever do that. They swell up to 2, 3, 4 times their normal size. The fish eat them, kills the fish. Don't throw your old plastics in the lake. All right, first fluke. Let's see if we can get number 3. Over here by the grass. Whoa. Just heard a monster blow up behind me. There we go. Got another one. It's a little bit of fish. Fish number 3. Nice. It's a little nicer fish right there. It's a good looking fish right there. Best one of the day. Nice little chunk, maybe 1.5 pounds up here in this little cut. I'll show you guys where I'm fishing in just a second. Put this guy back in the water. All right, so you guys can see here, I'm pushed up into this little cut and I made as far of a cast as I could up in there, and he was up in there. Fluke number 2 destroyed. 3 fish, 2 flukes. I'm gonna make a couple more casts up in here and then we're gonna run to spot number 2, but we've figured out a couple pieces to the puzzle, guys. They're up shallow, they're near cover, they're in shade, and they are feeding on bait fish, shad style bait fish, man. Let's go. See if he's got a friend. There's a little baby largemouth in the water right there, about that big, guys. He's probably about 3 inches long. Look at him swimming, rolling through. I wonder if oh, there's another one. There's 2. I'm gonna push up in here just a little bit more. All right, that's it for this spot. Might as well fish this side on the way out, huh? Never know, they could be stacked up on both sides. So I'll go ahead and make a few casts on this other side on the way back out there to the main part of the lake. Oh, he just came back and hit it again. Missed a fish there, dudes. There he is. Just a little guy. Did you see him come up and smack it? What the heck, dude? What the heck? That was the weirdest, one of the weirdest catches I've ever had. There's fish number 4. Let me get myself out of the bushes here. All right. Fish number 4 on the fluke. 4 is more, and I have not even been out here for probably not even an hour, guys. Feel very fortunate to be getting these bites out here after the flood. Nice. So that dude was going nuts. You saw him flopping all around in the boat. Sometimes fish just get that hype attitude and they'll make you look like a moron trying to get control of that animal. And that fish sure did make me look like a joker right there, but oh, there's another one. That fast. That's 2 in a row right there, guys. This is just a little bitty guy. Just a little dink. Look at this little guy. What are you doing? Look at this little fish. What the hell? Is that number 5? Yeah, fish number 5. Just a little dude. Smacked it. Out here wearing them out today on Beetlejuice, man. That was 2 casts in a row right there. Back to back jammers, fluke action. And they're hitting it just right up against the bank. In cover. Awesome. I'm glad I decided to hit this other bank, man. We done picked off a couple more real quick. There's another fish. Oh my gosh. That felt like a good fish. He pulled drag out a little bit. Tighten that down. That felt like a good fish right there, guys. Yeah, when I went to set the hook on that last fish, it pulled a little drag out and I missed the hook set. That makes me think he might have been a little bit bigger. Johnny 5 is alive, but I'm out here trying to get number 6 in the mix, and I want to catch a bigger fish, man. Come on. I want that last one that I just missed. That felt like a good fish. Man. I don't think he's coming back for it, Charlie. All right, guys, quick update. We've been out here for maybe an hour. 5 fish in the boat so far. Nothing major, but we're having a blast. I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. So I was fishing this little spot right here behind me, and I had a pretty good bite, man. It felt like a nice fish. He ripped a little drag out when I went to set the hook, but then he came off, and Yeah, missed him. So I've been there fishing that spot trying to get him to hit again. Threw the trench hog at him. I threw the Vision 110 hard jerk bait. No luck, man. So I'm gonna keep working this bank and I'm gonna go all the way out there to that point, see what happens, and then maybe we'll go try to hit another spot, man. But so far this little honey hole right here has produced 5 fish. All right, guys, that's it for this cove. I'm gonna head to another spot and I'll pick the action back up whenever we get to, I don't know. I don't even know where I'm headed, but we'll figure it out and I'll see you guys there. Well, of all the things I could forget to do, I forgot to put the plug in the boat. My boat is currently sinking. If I die, tell my mom I love her. This is horrible, man. This is not good. I'll kick the camera back on if I sink. Man, I'm not gonna lie, guys. That was a little stressful. Of all the bonehead things I could have possibly done, not putting the plug in, that's probably the boneheadedest move. Luckily, I wasn't out here for very long. I was able to get the boat up on plane, blasted right back across the lake, right back here to the boat ramp. Bilge pump seems to be handling it just fine. The boat is almost empty, and if you think I'm gonna let this stop me, oh no. She's about done pumping out now. I'm about to push it back off. We're gonna head back out and see if we can get us some more fish. 5 in the boat already. I'm not gonna let this ruin our day. I forgot to put the plug in, man. I didn't sink the boat. It is what it is. I'm glad I noticed. I'm glad I noticed in time. Made it back. We're all good, man. We're all good. Got the water back out of the boat, so headed back out there, see if we can do some more fishing, man. Let's go. I'm gonna have to add that to the checklist. Always make sure the plug is in. I did jump in the water and put the plug in. As you guys can see, I'm soaking wet, but worth it to keep the boat from sinking. Yeah, that's it, man. I'll see you guys back out there. All right, that was by far the most boneheaded move I have made since I bought the bass boat. So if anybody out there is keeping track of all the dumb stuff that I've done since I got this thing, go ahead and add that to the list. But got the boat empty, no longer full of water. Plug is in, we're good to go. We're out here, man. It was supposed to rain today, but the storms have held off, so we have beautiful weather, and I'm out here on Beetlejuice catching fish for you guys. I'm gonna shut the GoPro off, make a run, and I'll see you at the next spot. I can't believe that I forgot to put the plug in. Jack wagon, dude, pure jack wagon. We're good to go though. As you guys can see, the boat didn't sink. I made it. My wife is gonna be mad when she watches this part of the video. This is how I noticed. I opened this up and I saw water coming in this hole right here, and I was like, that ain't supposed to be there. I ran into the buoy. That's okay. All right, I'm gonna fire the boat back up and go find us another spot to catch some fish. Enough of this jack-a-lacking around. Yes, sir, I'm doing all right. Are you? Yeah. Fluke. What are you fishing for?
I was using a worm and yeah.
Fishing for largemouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do pretty good with the worm out here sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't fish much. Like I say, I normally just stand around there on the dock.
Hey, any day fiddling around fishing is a good one.
Exactly right.
Later, brother. Have a good one, man. There he is. Got him. Oh, fish number 6. I knew he was down there. I saw him blowing up in there in that cover. There we go, buddy. Sorry about that. Look at that guy. Fish number 6. Later, dude. Up in the trees. I mean, I had to cast up in there to get that one. That's the first fish up here in this this next little cut since I almost sank the boat. It's always something with me, guys. I can be a bit of a space cadet. I'm gonna be honest. For the sake of honesty, I'll let you guys know. But that was cool. Fish number 6. Glasses got wet. They're all dirty. I can barely see out of them. And my shirt's wet and my shorts are wet, so I have nowhere to dry them off. I cleaned them off. Good times. Let me tell you guys, this is fun. Being able to get up into stuff like this and fish stuff that I never even would have been able to see before. This is fun. Great. Hung in a tree. Although this definitely wasn't ideal, pushing up in here without making some casts first. Definitely glad to have the trolling motor and the boat to be able to get up into stuff like this and get my bait back without having to break my line. There we go. All right, that's a mess, but I got my fluke back. That's what really matters. Got all these sticks on my boat. Come on, dude, that thing was all kinds of tangled. Look at this. Oh well, I don't have time to worry about it. We got a fish. There you go, got him. Fish, lucky number 7. I'll show you guys something. If you look down there in that fish's mouth, you see those parasites, those leeches on top of his mouth. Have you guys ever seen anything like that before? That sucks. There you go, buddy. I just got broke off. I just got broke off by a big fish on the freaking swim jig. Look at that. They're right here hammering dudes. I just got broke off. What the heck, dude? That was a big fish. Right here, dude. They're all around hammering. Look at them right here. Look at them right here, guys. They're all right here in the water. I wasn't ready. I was just coming here to hit this spot one more time, and I got broke off on the swim jig, dude. That fish was chasing it through the cover and broke me off. Fish number 8 broke me off, guys. I can't believe I just got broke off on the swim jig. Dude, I can't believe I just got broke off. He chased it right through these weeds, and now he's got a freaking swim jig in his mouth. There he is. Got him. Told you. Right there. First cast with the crankbait, and he smashed it, dude. They're right here hitting. This one's feisty. That's a nice fish. That's a nice fish right there. Dude, I got broke off with the swim jig, guys. There's one of these guys down there with a swim jig in his mouth. That fish chased it, hammered it, and broke me off. And then I just hammered this guy on the crankbait. First cast with that little crankbait. There's, look at that guy. Let him go. It's fish number 8. Boom. They're right here on this point, just hammering bait. Dude, I don't ever catch fish on crankbait. That was like the second fish that I've ever caught on a crankbait. I just had a hunch to stop and hit this point real quick before I called it quits. I promise you guys, there's a big fish in this lake. I know you guys are waiting for me to catch a big one. I catch a lot of smaller fish out here on Travis. That's because there's a lot of smaller bass here on Lake Travis. But trust me, there's some donkeys in here too. And I'm gonna get you guys one. I'm gonna get you guys one, don't worry. I caught some big fish last summer. We're just now getting going. Man, I actually already filmed an outro over there before I even hit this spot. I filmed an outro to this video. We're gonna have to keep the video running, dude. Oh, there we go. Did you see that? Yanked that out of his mouth. All right, guys, I think I'm about to have to call it quits. It's clouding up out here on me. I can see some rain over there in the distance. Nothing major, but there's some precipitation around, and it's gonna be getting dark here soon, so I need to get back to the ramp, get the boat loaded up. I'm gonna show you guys real quick on the good camera. Take a look at the side scan. The Helix 9 over here doing work. Looking pretty crispy. And as you guys can see, I'm just sitting here using the remote, chilling on the back of Beetlejuice, driving the boat with the Ultrex. It's a pretty nifty little tool, man. Feels pretty good to come out here in the afternoon for a couple hours to catch 7 bass. There's all these spots right here. They look so juicy, and I'm so tempted to just keep fishing. I don't have much daylight left. I'm gonna have to call it quits, but the boat ramp is back out here on Beetlejuice, smacking largemouth on the fluke. Subscribe to the channel so that you catch all my future adventures out here on the water. Click the thumbs up button if you like the video. Make sure you leave me a comment if you have anything to add or any advice for me out here while I'm fishing on the water. I appreciate everybody that tunes in, man. Thank you guys so much. But that's gonna do it for this one, man. I'm gonna cruise back out to the main part of the lake, make my run back to the ramp, and I'll see you guys on the next video.